ओम शांति शांति शांति। Namaste. Greetings to you all from India, from Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, a premier yoga institution of Government of India. My thanks to all the office bearers of Hellenic Yoga Association, and particularly its President and the General Secretary, for giving me opportunity to share some of my views on yoga and its role in health and well-being. Ever since the International Day of Yoga was introduced in 2014, and the first International Day of Yoga celebrated on 21st June 2015, across the globe, several people are practicing in a mass the Common Yoga Protocol, a very simple but very effective yoga module developed by Ministry of Ayush in consultation with many yoga masters of the world. Today, more than 250 million people have practiced this Common Yoga Protocol, which is one of the biggest public health initiative ever since in the last 4-5 decades. Now people talk, yoga works, and how it works. I would like to elaborate 5 important aspects of how yoga works. First of all, take the man when you take up this physical body. So what are the basic needs of the physical body? That the first one is the food, the breathe, the water. That's called the nutrients we need. That's called inception. What else we need? We need a good sleep. What else we need? Once we become adolescents, there are some urges of sex and other sensual pleasures. What else we need? We need achievements in life. We should be respected in the society, and we want to enhance our personality. Money is not only the matter. For all these things, health and well-being are most important thing. Let us come to the physical body. In Hatha Yoga, we have various yogic kriyas, detoxification. So once we work, once we eat, there is an accumulation of toxins. The Shat Karmas are cleansing practices like Neti, Dhauti, Kapal, Bhati, are helping us to detoxify, cleanse our internal organs. The practice of Yogasana strengthen our spine, improve the functions of brain, heart, lungs, liver and kidneys, vital organs, improves our metabolism, and improves the strength of our respiratory muscles, helps to improve the endocrine secretions. The whole way yogasanas are developed to keep the body fit and also a connection with the energy and the mind. Therefore, Hatha Yoga is for detoxify and strengthen our body next, so that the energy transformation shall occur. What's there in the second stage? The Kriya Yoga particularly. The practices in Kriya Yoga They are charging our channels of energy. They are opening the blocks so that the entire circulation improves. Once circulation improved, there is a vitality. All organs and trivial parts of the body are getting the nutrients, are getting the source of energy. The Kriya Yoga emphasizes that. What is next? It is the mind. Mind is attached with both Sattva and Rajo. When mind is calm, it is always very positive, creative, sattvic. When his mind is associated with the senses and pleasures of worldly pleasure, it goes out. But the yogic practices like Pratyahara, that is Yoga Nidra, Dharana, the concentration, then the Japa, repeated chanting of some mantras, all these things bringing the wandering senses inside, just like a tortoise. Once we draw the senses inwardly, Desha Bandha Chittasya, so mind is fixed on a particular point in the body. There it is called Dharana, the concentration. So Yoga of Patanjali explain how to meditate and make our mind stable. Therefore the Hatha Yoga, the Kriya Yoga and Yoga of Patanjali are advocating the mind, the vital energy, the prana, and the physical body, the ghata. Keep them healthy. For what? To do our work. Work is worship. So, what yoga teaches us? The fourth school, Karma Yoga, teaches us to work selflessly, diligently, efficiently, to the core, with the outcome based, but don't have the desire for the fruits of our karma or work. That's why karmanne vadikarasya, I am only responsible for doing karma, not for results of the karma. Once we have desire for the results of karma, it deviates our mind. Therefore, one who want to become successful has to practice selfless action. For that selfless action, the fifth school, it needs love, compassion, unconditional love. We have a conditional love to our parents, children, associate, but Bhakti Yoga teaches us to devote ourselves, love everybody unconditionally. There is no passion. That's the beauty of Bhakti Yoga. So once we do the karma selflessly, our love is pure. We are near to the God consciousness, which is sattva in nature. How we can realize? Jnana. That is discrimination power. What is that discrimination power? What is true? What is not true? We remain with the truth always. That leads to realization of the self. So ultimately, jnana gives you the knowledge of self. I am the essence, the self is the essence, spirit is the essence. I have to establish inside in that self. Therefore, Hatha Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Yoga of Patanjali, Karma, Bhakti, Jnana, these are the streams keeping our body fit, energy intact, mind calm and quiet, motivating us to selfless action with total compassion, love toward every human being, a sense of freedom established in the truth, the awareness of what I am, tada drashtuhu swarupe vasthanam. Patanjali says that is the true nature of every human being. Therefore, yoga helps us to keep our body healthy. Well, what is the well-being? Well-being is a sense of well-being within, in my own nature. Once we establish in that, we establish in yoga. This is the occasion to remind all the ancient yoga masters, the present yoga masters, my teachers, and spread this knowledge across the globe so that we all can keep ourselves healthy, fit, in a peaceful condition under this pandemic condition. The whole world is one family. This is the message given by the ancient yoga masters. Today, I once again take this opportunity to thank the organizers for inviting me to give a thought, and I spoke what I practiced. If it is acceptable, please adopt these principles in your life. My greetings to you all once again on this occasion of International Day of Yoga 2021. धन्यवाद. नमस्ते. ओम शांति शांति शांति.